Welcome back. More college campuses are experiencing division and exclusion more than ever.
Colleges all across the country are working to build unity and inclusive environments. One in particular, Central Michigan University. And here to talk about what's being done, such a commitment, is President Bob Davies. Welcome. I got very excited when I saw you back there this morning.
It's great seeing you, too.
We're
it's always
happy to have you.
good to see CMU alumni.
Yes.
I mean, all over the place with the,
You're surrounded here.
I know.
In fact, this is the odd man out.
I am the odd man out. It's not the first time either, so it's okay.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the types of environments we're seeing on campuses right now.
Well, I mean, it's across the United States, it's across the world, really. We're in such a polarized topic, and we're seeing such divisive, discussions. What we want to do at Central Michigan University is be the model to bring people with different ideas, with different thoughts, with different perspectives, bringing their backgrounds and having difficult discussions, putting the topics on the table, literally on the table, and being able to discuss them in a collaborative way, in a civic way, understanding that they're difficult, understanding that you're not always going to agree, but provide the opportunity. And the inclusivity of this is provide everybody the opportunity to bring their thoughts and their ideas to explore to the table.
So let's expand on that a little bit more. And what is actually being done at the university to create this more inclusive environment?
Well, at Central, we've had a long history, we call our leadership standard, of being a part of those discussions. We have several programs with Griffin Forum, for example, which is through the political science department, and where we bring political items to the table, have forums and have discussions. We talked a couple of years ago about the firearms and gun control legislation. We just had a different forum on abortion rights and those type of things. We also have 400 different clubs and organizations that frequently bring speakers to campus, and we provide that safe environment for those to occur. One of our our economic professors created Pizza with a Purpose, and really it's taking the clubs that are right-leaning and the clubs that are left-leaning, bringing them together over pizza and having discussions. And what is happening is individuals are realizing that there's a lot of commonality. They have parts they're going to disagree with, but they're understanding the issues more fully. And to me, that's the important part.
Yeah, I mean, I can speak to that firsthand. I know how proud my parents were, and just classmates' parents, going to a university where you don't shy away from those tough topics, because you said things like abortion and what's going on in the world, and some people have the tendency to withdraw. Other people are like, you know what, I want my child in an environment where they can talk about these topics with respect for their classmates, with their faculty. You do leadership safari there.
Absolutely.
There was college Republicans, there was college Democrats, and those two RSOs did so many joint things together. And what a great life lesson.
Absolutely, and it's very heartwarming to see when we had two polarizing groups on different sides of the topic about a year and a half ago. And it was very interesting because the students themselves, the leadership of the students, literally were on different sides of the street. 3 of them came from both sides, got together in the middle of the street. We made sure it was safe, and they had a conversation, and they brought the whole part in. And again, it was an opportunity time to have that civil discussion. And from that, they learned that there are differences. They're always going to have those differences. But they also understood why the other person or the other side had their thoughts, and they were able to make their arguments better as well. So again, it's the growth mindset, and to me, that's the important part.
So is the current situation like what's happening in Israel with Gaza, is this a perfect opportunity to help teach students about inclusiveness and how even though there's going to be two sides to an argument, we can perhaps reach common ground?
I think that's an excellent example. What's going on in Israel and Gaza right now is steeped in centuries of thoughts and ideas, and having our students fully understand, and our faculty and our staff and our community members as well, fully understand the complexity of the situation and understand the vast differences that they have. And through those conversations, hopefully they can gain perspective, they can gain new ideas and new thoughts, and again, sharpen their own ideas.
Well, it's good to see you're taking a progressive stance on this.
Yeah, President Davies, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It means a lot.
And fire up chips.
Yeah, always. It's on my keyboard. I'm going to be rocking my shirt.